Welcome everyone. Can I see where's Chiemi?
Are you able
Oh,
to?
there.
Okay.
Okay. So welcome everyone. I'm Laurie.
I'm Annette.
I'm Chiemi.
And we are part of the Satori Shine. We are co-owners of Satori Family Wellness Center, but we also wanted to have this fun channel that I can introduce my mom and Chiemi to the BANGTAN boys, BTS. And we had this in one of our, as a recommendation, The Rise of BANGTAN. I watched it all maybe a couple times, but they've never watched it. So we'll go ahead and get started. And you can just stop when you, so again, it's Army, I think it's, yeah, captions are on. So it's been created by the Army, right? And so it's really well put together, but I may have, so if you have questions, let me know, because they kind of tell about K-pop too, like history of K-pop. This, you guys know who that is? Oh yeah, they're getting it, guys. Yeah.
1월 7일 랩몬스터 일지
This is before they debuted.
새로운 한 해가 밝았다.
He's cute, yeah.
PD님이 어제 나에게 말씀을 해주심으로써 뭔가 구체화된 것 같다. 그리고 집에 가서 혼자 자기 전에 앉아서 많은 생각들을 했다. 뭔가 정말 각성하고 포텐셜을 한번 폭발시켜볼 생각이다. 인생을 마음먹은 대로 살되 마음대로는 살지 않겠다. 그렇게 다짐하고 올해는 정말 나의 해로 만들고 싶다는 생각뿐이다. 그래서
This is in January. They debuted, yeah. And they debuted in June. 6 months prior, so now they're saying, oh, it's finalizing it.
This whole phenomenon around Korean entertainment is interesting because people are adopting it as a lifestyle.
K-pop is Korean pop, and the thing that is just most remarkable about it is that it really is the all-in-one package. K-dramas, your K-food, the K-beauty.
Right.
It really rolls into one, and you start slowly but surely kind of getting into the entire K-culture.
How big is the K-pop market? $3.4 billion. They can sell out shows really quickly. We're talking about arena shows that can sell out in about 2 hours.
And it's
BTS
a
is
really
much
diverse, young audience who are so enthusiastic.
Psy's Gangnam Style was the one that put it, on the world's radar. But, Psy isn't even necessarily the archetype of K-pop Korean celebrity.
There's the saying, stars are born. K-pop stars, however, are not born. They are made. After the Korean War in 1953, Koreans finally achieved true democracy in 1987 by obtaining direct election rights. And this led to a breeding of a new generation of teenagers that were focused not on the collective goal or ideal, but individualism and uniqueness. However, the music industry failed to recognize this completely different consumer base.
South Koreans became familiar with Western pop culture. Western pop music developed with phonographs and radio stations. South Korean pop music, on the other hand, developed with the television. What we know as K-pop now really started in the early 90s.
Then came Satori Boys,
who combined Korea's pop music with the Western influences of rap, rock, techno, and R&B, and started the craze that we know today.
This is what the teens were exactly craving for. It was like showing a light bulb to people living on kerosene lamps.
They keep on tackling social issues like reunification, environment, drugs, education, the Tupac of K-pop.
Satori and Boys disbanded after just 4 years. Satori changed the way Korean music and Korean society operates and thinks.
Now corporates see money in K-pop and idol businesses.
But what is the process behind generating South Korea's idols?
행사라던가 그 학교, 로드 캐스팅, 뭐 백화점, 뭐 어디든지 가서 그 인재를 발굴하는 그런 캐스팅 과정을 거쳐서요 20-30명 정도의 그 좋은 친구들을 한 6개월에서 4-5년 정도 길게는 그렇게 트레이닝을 하게 되죠.
Apprentices are here from 1 to 10 p.m. for 4 hours of lessons and 5 hours of practice. If they go to school, they have to be here from 6 to 10.
아직도 그를 singing class, dance class, house class, rap class, acting class, and language class. I received this kind of strict training every single day, from morning to nighttime.
What is it about Korea that is making this entertainment that doesn't just work domestically but internationally?
K-팝의 가장 큰 매력이 중독되는 멜로디가 있대요. 강렬한 퍼포먼스가 같이 이게 조합되는 게 굉장히 큰 시너지를 준다고. 얼굴이나 이런 거 봤을 때 완전 동양 사람인데 그런 서양의 느낌도 갖고 있으면서.
Anyone who's ever seen a K-pop video would know everyone just seems like these gods and goddesses of pop music.
Heavy makeup, all that stuff, very thin.
They're almost like untouchable. I think that's where the passion comes from too. They're just so high above you that you can't help but completely worship them.
한류 그 다음에 그런 아이콘, 새로운 문화 아이콘은 저희 때부터 시작을 할 것 같아요.
Isn't it? Well
시작을
done.
했고요.
So we play together.
Their US TV debut. Make some noise for BTS.
5년 후 정도 정말 이제 미국까지 완전 진출하는 그런 공연에서 나오지 않을까 싶어요.
The K-pop band at the UN General Assembly, BTS becoming the first Korean artist to headline Wembley Stadium.
It is BTS Mania.
Good introduction, yeah. I really want to go and visit, yeah. I'm just going to see, yeah. 2011.
Hey yo, Hitman Bang introduces Hit It, the second audition. 프로듀서 방시혁이고요. 2011년 Hit It 힙합 오디션 두 번째 기회로 여러분을 찾아왔습니다. 제가 힙합 문화를 이끌어갈 여러분들을 찾고 있는데요. 2011년 Hit It 오디션 방탄소년단의 멤버가 될 주인공을 기다리고 있습니다. 올해 Hit It 오디션에서는요, 작년과는 다르게 랩, 댄스, 노래까지 다양한 장르에서 배틀 형식으로 이루어질 예정인데요. 왜냐하면 힙합은 문화니까 얼마나 매력적인 분들이 또 얼마나 많이 참여해 주실지 너무 기대가 됩니다. 지금까지 Hitman Bang 방시혁이었습니다. 감사합니다.
Yeah, so he wanted to have this new
he created it kind of with that vision in
with that
mind.
vision.
So he kind of knew already.
Yeah, so RM was like the main.
So is he
point.
still like the?
He is. He's well.
Okay.
He's not the CEO anymore because they went big and then he gave it to someone else. But he likes composing. He's like a producer, composer. I mean, like he's so Hitman Bang. He's like his nickname because he used to produce a lot of hits.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
But he never sang or danced, but he
wrote. Yeah.
He writes.
He writes songs
and then he
and
produced and let
so,
other people.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's like the.
엔터테인먼트라는 방시혁 씨가 대표인 회사인데
저는 음악을 듣는 사람들에게 울림을 줄 수 있는 콘텐츠를 정말 잘 만들어내는 것에 집착합니다.
They're showing the members now. They went to search for appropriate members. Oh, here. So Big Hit Entertainment went searching for the appropriate members for BANGTAN from 2010 to 2012.
So 2010 to 12, he didn't have the.
They were searching. Yeah, so they have people coming in, trainees trying to.
But they still have
so
RM
BTS
first.
stands for that.
Yeah, BANGTAN Sonyeondan.
Okay, and that means
bulletproof Boy Scouts. I mean the rough translation.
Sonyeondan is Boy Scouts.
Sonyeondan. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sonyeondan.
Something like that.
So it took 2 years to create this group, kind of.
Yeah.
Before they debuted.
Yeah, but they debuted in 2013, right?
Oh,
so I think to find it and then to, prep the group for debut, if they, So this is one of the members on the screen. Anybody?
Oh, let me give it.
I know. Maybe that's Suga.
Yeah.
Really?
Suga.
Really?
Yeah, it's Suga.
Oh, he looks so young.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to tell.
So he went to that. Yeah. Nice. You know who this is?
2013 itself, the number of prospective people that wanted to become K-pop.
You can't see his face.
Yeah.
만들어내는 것에 집착합니다.
You guys don't know this one. That's how you act?
Yeah.
Hard to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said that's Suga?
Yeah, Chiemi. That's Jimin too. Jimin is
In
last year.
2013 itself, the number of prospective people that wanted to become K-pop singers reached past 1 million.
Getting into one of those entertainment agencies
There-
doesn't
there's
guarantee
vacation.
your debut these days.
Jimin was the one. 모든 멤버는 지방에서 막 서울로 올라온 어린 학생들이었습니다. 우리 회사도 이른바 주류라고 볼 수는 없었죠.
They're
그러나
not
한
mainstream
가지
too.
자신은 있었습니다.
They're like a small company.
이 빛나는 재능을 가진 친구들과 함께 의미 있는 무언가를 만들어낼 수 있을 것 같다는 확신이었습니다.
I think what makes K-pop is the
But like also just that discipline and drive. Like they have to have something more than just that talent. I think because it's so intense. It seems.
You have to have like you cannot give up.
You have to have that perseverance and
perseverance exactly. And have a like a healthy mindset. So this is like if it says Jennie from Blackpink. So for the
females, they have also.
But so she's one of the like Blackpink is kind of well known, but
is there like
a time that we
female group?
This is Blackpink. Oh, okay, it's Blackpink. Yeah.
How many in
Four.
that group?
Four in their group. So they call it.
spend as a trainee.
안녕하세요.
Who's that? That's Jin. You can recognize
Together,
him.
sort of like a boarding school, like a training version.
It's like a family.
They
live together, so you have to become
I know, right?
저희 진짜 연습생 때 항상 여기를 다녔었고 또 이 밑이 바로 연습실이에요. 저희 지하층이. 그래서 저희가 연습실을 항상 다니면서 저희 이모님께서 너무 저를 잘 챙겨주시고
I know, yeah.
helped them before
How young are look?
Yeah, and I think
Did they ever go back after?
No, I don't think they went back, but I think now it's like a place and they have all BTS stuff that people can go back. I don't know if this is the one, but there was one like that.
Well, look at it.
And then where two people who trained with them went back to talk. Maybe we can watch that one too. That was kind of, you get to have an insight from the trainees who trained with them about what they thought about BTS too. Oh no, yeah, look. This is before they debut. They'll do well.
That's good manners.
Yeah, right?
Oh, she had good
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
so good.
Oh,
delicious. I would like for them to go back and
BTS.
Yeah, that
Here
would be
for
nice.
the first English song, finally. 네, 안녕하세요. 랩몬스터입니다. 20살의 리더고요. 이름처럼 팀에서 랩을 맡고 있습니다. 제가 언더그라운드로 원래 가려고 했었는데 근데 이제 그 기획사 오디션, 언더그라운드에 유명한 기획사가 있었거든요. 언터처블의 슬리피 선배님이랑 화요비 선배님이 같이 오셨어요. 그래서 저를 보시고 아마 슬리피 선배님이 저를 마음에 들어 하신 건지 연락처를 주시고 가셨습니다. I've been rapping for like since 2007. It's like 7 years. When I came here, it was 2010. It's like 3 years ago. The company told me that you don't need to dance first, but you know it has changed. The project, the whole thing was changing, and I had to dance, to survive. I don't know how to move my body, like technically.
But they do good. Did as
beautifully. So I was really angry, and I was just stressed out. As time passed by, my dancing teachers, they taught me they showed me that dancing is a cool thing. I have to go now. Okay, so finish. Dance is cool. Dance is good stuff.
Really well. Yes, right? Yeah, his accent.
Right. But rapping is cooler. Hip-hop, yeah.
And they started from hip hop. Okay, you guys recognize Jim.
2013년
Look at
1월
him.
14일 스타일지.
안녕하세요. 방탄소년단의 맏형 진입니다. 나이는 22살이고 팀에서 보컬을 맡고 있습니다.
저 같은 경우는 학교를 등교를 하다가 길거리 캐스팅을.
Jin.
Yeah.
Because he was handsome. That's why they picked him.
Was what year? Because we just saw the other Jin.
Current Jin, right? And we just
33.
Watched the one. He looks younger. Skinnier, I think.
Thinner.
Or thinner.
I don't know.
You mean you think he looks younger
I
now
don't,
than
yeah.
now?
Yeah. Do you think this guy, when we saw him doing all with the kids and all that, he doesn't look like that?
What? He looks
older.
You think?
Don't you think so?
I still think he looks young. I mean, I just think he looks younger overall. Like even in this, he looks younger.
Try to play some work.
Yeah.
I feel like
or maybe he just seems more
like
serious now.
Yeah,
right
I think
now,
he's more serious. Like his personality.
Over here,
is
maybe
different.
that's right. The other one, yeah. The other one he came to, maybe their
this
level.
one, they're kind of stressed out because I think
Like,
they're
they're
starting to go through the training. They
yeah.
haven't really gotten to the point of being debuted, right? Yet in this one,
They don't even know if they're going to debut,
yeah,
right?
So then I think the worries you can tell, and that makes a difference, right?
Maybe,
the stress on your body.
Yeah, because the other one was so relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, he looks young, but he does look more serious. So I think that's.
And I think his face looks fuller to me.
I mean, could be.
Compared to what we saw
still
earlier.
this way. No, I think it was.
Try it again. I mean,
that one looks like him,
but
I can
you're
see why
saying-
people would cast him on the street because
Yeah.
he is cute.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's just his natural.
오늘은 다시 추워진
He's
것 같다.
thin. Look at this.
Yeah, he looks,
Yeah, I
he
can
looks
see
younger.
He
He looks
겨울에
thinner.
것
Yeah,
I don't know.
감기에 걸리지 않으려면 옷을
To me,
든든히
it's so
입어야겠다고
different.
생각해.
Yeah, but look.
가족이 주위에서 날 챙겨주지 않으니
Yeah, it looks so
내가
sad.
챙겨야겠다는
How
그런
about me? He was
생각을
always smiling and happy.
2013년 1월 24일 지낼지.
And you know, I think like
That's
for
the
Jin,
difference.
he's the oldest, so you have like the pressure to take care of other people too.
Responsibility a little bit.
Yeah. And
well, in this culture, I think
in
the
this culture,
responsibility,
right? Yeah, you have like the elder responsibility. So, but yeah, you can just tell like his mood is different. Now he's like,
Right. Yeah.
this is also the youngest.
2013년 2월 8일 한국의 일지.
방탄의 막내 정국입니다.
Yeah, he was like middle school at this time. Where
근데 자기가
I think it's so
슈퍼스타
cute.
K를 보고
That time he
떨어졌는데
had
오디션에서 명함 많이 받았다. 그러면서 명함들이 이렇게
지금 시간에 11시 30분 댄스 레슨을 마쳐 왔는데
Is he the one that joined because
오늘은
of
드디어
RM?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the one
See,
who
I'm
did it.
learning. I'm getting
Yeah,
better.
so she's
I remember that.
putting 2 and 2 together now, guys.
졸업을 했다.
She graduated middle school.
So
기분이
young, yeah.
엄청 좋을 줄 알았는데 막상 졸업을 해보니
He's cute too.
기분이 그렇게 썩 좋지 않다. 그렇다. 막내 졸업식에 진영이랑 나랑 슈가 형이랑 같이 갔는데 약간은 의젓해지지 않을까 하는 기대도 가져본다.
He looks different.
치민입니다. 나이는 19이고요. 팀에서 춤과 보컬을 맡고 있습니다. 부산에 있을 때 부산 예고에 다닐 때는 제가 무용을 했었는데요. 저한테는 진짜 어려운 과제였던 것 같아요. 그때부터 항상 춤을 춰왔기 때문에 랩몬스터 형이랑 슈가 형이랑 작업 때문에 일찍 못 내려가는 건 되게 안타깝게 생각하고 있는데 얼른 끝내고 푹 쉬러 갔으면 좋겠고 나도 이제 쉬러 갑니다.
평가 끝나고
So Jimin is known to be very caring and considerate of other people. So you can just tell how he recognizes like
how hard they
work. Yeah, like they work so hard and they have to learn to dance too. But everybody has their roles, but they have to write the music. They're producing. So
And they're gonna be
Can you
graded
imagine?
too. Like it's almost like
yeah. So apparently, like in some of the groups,
하고 점수 같은 거 나와요.
Pressure.
누가
Yeah, I know.
A고 누가 B고 누가 C고
오늘의 할당 몸무게가 있어요.
I know, for girl. I mean, for guys too, I think.
그래서 그거를 하루에 무조건 빼야 기발을 할 수 있는. 못 빼면 뺄 때까지 하다 가야 돼요.
I know, like, wow.
그러고 나서 월말 평가 때
Yeah, they gotta eat only salad.
진짜로 짱어버리는 거야.
아웃되는 친구들이 한 명, 두 명 정도는 있어야 얘네들이 자극을 받고 더 노력을 하지 않을까 싶기도 합니다.
다시 연습하다가
After all the practice like that, and they don't make the cut.
I know,
So
yeah.
sad.
I know, yeah.
Must be
yeah,
depressing, yeah,
It
for some.
is, yeah, because you invest so much time and your dreams and your hopes and like, you know, like yeah, not everyone makes it, right? Like the percentages make it very, very low.
갑자기 오고 있어요.
Oh, and the thing is, not only so the first thing is just to debut, right? But just to debut doesn't mean that you're going to be successful as a group, right? So like, you know, so.
왜 울어? 나 딸렸어. 친구들이 너무 많아요. 갑자기 불안감 오면서 나도 언젠간 저렇게 될 수 있는 거구나. 그런 식으로 이렇게 뭐 이거 데뷔는 없다. 뭐 앞으로 앨범은 없다. 이렇게 아니면 뭐 누구 나가라. 이렇게 되는 건가 보죠.
경쟁, so 경쟁. Everything was 경쟁 that time.
연습생들끼리 엄청 경쟁이 심하대요. 데뷔를 하려고.
I remember having to send a good friend of mine home every month because they got eliminated from the test. Like, it's really harsh.
It wasn't a very like happy vibe.
Starting at such a young age, I was just like, okay, if that's what it is, I have to do it. If that's what I want, if I want to chase my dreams, that's what I have to do.
The K-pop industry has faced criticism for its handling of trainees. Still, the lure of becoming a K-pop idol remains a huge draw for fans.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You read the news back home, and there's all the sorts of fear around K-pop and how it's treating the idols badly. But we do the same with football academies. We do it with all sorts of sport. You have to start kids young because that's how you develop the muscle memory. Is it any different to what we do? I don't know. I don't think so.
So good. These are the dance line. J-Hope
2013년
Yeah.
2월
They
14일
call it 3 day.
제이홉의 첫 로고 해피 발렌타인데이.
Really? They call it 3G?
네, 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
제이홉입니다.
Yeah.
나이는 20살이고요. 팀에서 랩, 춤, 노래를 담당하고 있고 이름처럼 희망적인 존재입니다.
광주에서 막 이제 서울 올라와가지고 아무것도 모르고 죽기 살기로 서바이벌 그런 오디션을 생활을 겪으면서 그렇게 지내고
지금까지 쳐왔던 춤을 더 프로답고 더 멋있게 잘 추고 싶다. 이 두 가지 목표를 꼭 이뤄서 방탄이 데뷔할 때 대중분들께나 팬분들께 꼭 좋은 모습으로 보여드리고 싶다. 2013년 2월 14일 제이홉의 첫 로그 끝.
준비 단계에서 지금 위기가 많이 있어서 방탄소년단으로 합류하기까지 위기가 많이 있었는데 그때마다 정말 놀라운 정도의 그 발전들을 미션들을 이제 클리어해 오더라고요.
연습 시간을 강제하지도 않았고 생활을 통제하지도 않았습니다. 모든 것에 자유를 주고 멤버들이 자발적으로 참여할 수 있게 했습니다.
So just from those words, right? Like he didn't give them. Yeah, I think they had a bit maybe more freedom than some of the other. But him as a CEO didn't. But I'm sure there's like they had some. I don't know, but the way he's saying it is like they had some flexibility. So like you said, their work ethic, like they're motivated. It's not like you have to do this.
It was their own
it's
internal.
Like their own internal motivation, right? That stay up all night to write their songs. And
it was their choice.
Yeah, their choice.
And they
work that hard.
Some of them they do longer practices. I mean, somebody was doing it on his
But I
own.
think that's good because in some ways too, that just kind of shows how much more drive they have. I think it's even like when you, as a parent, like how everybody said, you guys really were very lenient, kind of I think with us.
Yeah.
But it was our own.
Yeah.
We had to kind of just do it on our own in order to get the grades that you need. Like even
we had no external
pressures,
rewards.
Yeah.
When our friends would be like, "Oh yeah, my mother gonna buy me a car if I get all A's," I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like we're getting that all the time and we don't get nothing.
Great.
But we just knew we had to.
I think when you folks did well, didn't you feel good that we were happy for you folks? We're so proud, and
No, I think it was I think it was more that it was just kind of a given that we
had to do it. Like it was just
no, but I think you wanted to make your
course.
parents happy.
But we didn't want to make you ashamed. That's
yeah. Actually, it's more internal pressure because I was after Joanne, my sister.
Oh, that's true.
I remember like when she got all A's, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so upset." Like now I have to do that too. Like I remember thinking that in high school.
Luckily, I came a little further back, so it wasn't too bad for me.
And then when she got it, you got it. Oh my gosh!
No, but there's a gap.
There was a gap, so I didn't have a comparison.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah, because I was kind of going.
Mine, I was lucky, so I didn't have a comparison.
But I think Takashi I knew had
maybe my brother, but it was different too because girl boy. I think 2 girls in a row or boys in a row.
You're 1 year apart.
Might compare like with teachers, but I think because our personalities were a little different. I mean, even with our own children, right?
Yeah, and we digress, but just in terms of the work ethic, I mean I think they're known that everyone is hardworking, right, and passionate. So you create that culture. I think we should watch that other video. Maybe remind me of these members, like almost in BTS. So there's a member who was almost in BTS.
Oh, but I think that's what makes
about
them do so well and be successful for so long is because it's their own, like through their own
motivation.
They want to do it.
There was one person that was almost in BTS and didn't make it. What happened to him?
Yeah, that's why we will watch that. But then he shares about. I mean, I think his gives you insight onto how the boys really are. So I think that would be kind of maybe we'll watch after this one then.
그들에게 딱 한 가지만을 요구했습니다. 방탄소년단의 음악은 방탄소년단 내면에 있는 이야기가 되어야 한다는 것이었죠.
It's like a diary of their.
I think that's what makes it good
2013년
too.
personal. 슈가의
슈가.
약자를 약하게 만들고 강자를 강하게 만들었지. 강자니까 약한 자 당연히
Do you
그렇게
think
당하게
Suga and
만들었지.
안녕하세요, 슈가입니다.
Jimin look a little bit alike to you? You know when they have a different, because they change the color of the hair sometimes, and I get mixed up with them. But
the two of
now
them
I get to know Suga more.
Are they about the same age, maybe?
No. So
I don't know.
He's the second oldest after Jin, and they're only 2 months apart.
Oh.
So he Jin is born like 92, he's 93, and in March.
Kind of look at Jimin's face.
I think
almost
like
kind of close to
they're, I don't know. I mean, but they're about the same height. And they're a fun duo. Like they like to tease each other.
Suga and Jimin?
Yeah, they like to tease each other. So later on, I wanted to also watch their watch his interviews. Watch his interviews with each member so you can see their dynamics of
나이는 21살이고요. 팀에서 랩을 맡고 있습니다. 저 같은 경우는 이제 2010년에 저희 회사에서 이제 연 히릿이라는 전국 랩 오디션이 있었는데 2등을 해서 이제 회사에 들어오게 됐습니다. 그 연습생이.
But he looks different
in all of
them.
Different,
yeah. Now he looks
타이틀
different.
곡성을 하느라 약간 강행군을 하고 있는데 나의 인내심의 한계를 느끼고 있다. 수없이 많은 수정들을 하고 있어서 어쩔 수 없이 아침에 잘 수밖에 없는 상황이 됐다. 빨리 여러분께 좋은 음악을 들고 찾아갔으면 하는 바람이 크다. 요즘 형들을 보면 정말 고생이 많다. 그리고 형들은 매일 한 6시나 7시쯤에
He's the youngest one, yeah.
자는데
Oh, he's the youngest.
This one,
정말 대단한 것 같다.
He really looks up to the. So
고생이
they
많습니다.
work hard, yeah. So they really
이제
admire.
식단도 하고 있고.
How about him?
This is J-Hope. So he's a third. He's right. He's same year as RM. But so interestingly, the two 94 liners or 94 are like the leaders of the group because he's the dance leader, and then RM is like the leader of the group. Yeah, and he has a leader personality. I mean, he seems behind the scenes very playful and laughing, but I think if you watch the behind the scenes, you can tell he's like a leader.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is J-Hope.
This is J-Hope.
J-Hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But I think
like
what I
them in
appreciate.
their natural state.
Yeah,
like
me too.
they're
Yeah.
in, you
Mhm.
know. and
But
they're-
what I appreciate is like they appreciate each other. So like the
that's
younger ones
important.
look up and they appreciate all the work. They see all the work that the older ones are doing, and they don't take it for granted. They you know,
But I also
they
think
care about them.
They respect each other.
And they respect each other.
And their talent. I mean, like
Yeah, the
everybody
talents
has
their own
you know,
talent and
unique,
area.
Yeah,
Mhm.
area that they are all like kind of
Like they bring in, yeah.
and
like-
they're important parts of the respect.
Exactly.
Like, again, like appreciation and really just that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell that they care about each other really
Mhm.
well. Say they love
Yeah.
each other, really like a family.
So yeah, it's a different environment. I don't know where they show it, but you might see it later on. Maybe I'll talk about it.
그리고 이번 주 들어서 이제 자켓 사진, 자켓 앨범 사진을 대비해서 이제 프로필 사진 같은 걸 찍는데
No, it's not. That's
That's Jimin.
That's Jimin, yeah.
Jungkook.
See, hard.
Now they all have
their
Yeah.
yeah.
They try to trick me. Every time they change the color of their hair, they put glasses on. I hate it. But I think I know them.
That's Suga and Jungkook. Okay, you want me to go back?
당연히 장전룩이잖아. 이 사람이 제일 잘 나온 것 같아요. 누군지 모르겠는데.
So they're all picking themselves. Who do you think they did best? Everybody picked themselves so far.
일단 전 아니에요. 최초로 양심적인 진영이 슈가나
Only Jin did it.
기억이 안 나.
Usually now you think, oh, I'm the husband. Give it to you.
빨리 찍고 할 말이 있는데 오늘은 우리
And you know who that
팀의
is, Mom?
특징에 대해서
Is this
일단
Jimin?
우리 팀의 리더
Good.
Yeah.
If they didn't have his name, I wouldn't have known.
I had his name.
I had his name on the side.
Oh, I didn't
That's
see,
why.
but
Yeah, this is here. He's gonna talk of the members, so it's.
지민이 잘 나왔어. 기억이 안 나. 지민이.
카메라 배터리가 없어서 빨리 찍고 할 말이 있는데 오늘은 우리 팀의 특징에 대해서 일단 우리 팀의 리더 포스가 최고인 것 같다. 그런데 우리 팀 리더의 장난기가 많아서 귀여운 면도 엄청 많다는 사실. 그리고
See,
하고자
don't you think Jimin and
돼서
Suga look alike?
것 같다.
The one before, they look alike, you know.
Well, you said this is Jimin, right?
This is Jimin, but the one before, you know, the clip,
Yeah.
it had Suga
Yeah,
there.
when-
You mean
Yeah.
their natural state?
I thought it looked like.
Maybe in their natural state. Okay, let me see.
I don't
That's on the
know.
show, right? Is Sugar?
Oh, yeah. After,
Oh, this is Suga.
Yeah, look. Don't you look. Okay, look. They look alike, yeah.
옆집 동네 형 같다. 장난기가 너무 많고.
He looks
different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get.
Okay, maybe go back to. Do you see what he talks about him? Let me just go back.
일단 우리 팀의 리더 포스가 최고인 것 같아요. 그런데 우리 팀 리더의 장난기가 많아서 귀여운
So this is
면도
the one you talked
엄청
about,
많다는
Jimin?
사실.
Yeah, don't you think so?
그리고 하고자 하는 게
See,
있으면
this
꼭
is
해야 돼서
Jimin,
정말 멋있는
but the other one
것
looked like
같다.
Jimin too,
그다음
but it's
슈가
Suga.
우리 슈가 형은 옆집 동네 형 같다. 장난기가 너무 많고
Even for his smile, the girls can see his comment.
If they keep their hair and they keep their
Same,
yeah, all same. I think I might get it.
보면 진짜 멋있다.
So he's into basketball. He's someone. He was an ambassador for it.
귀엽다.
Yeah.
하는 짓도 뻥뻥.
He's
말하는
into
것도
the
뻥뻥.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
얘를 귀엽다고 하면 다 이상하게 생각할 것 같다. 아무튼 귀엽다.
But he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
지인이 보다 알다시피 우리 팀 비주얼이라서
He's
잘생겼다.
handsome. He's ambitious.
그래서 가끔 부럽다. 우리도 잘한다. 그리고 우리 팀의 제이홉 형 로고 찍을 때
You know who those two are?
This one is V, I think.
No, it's not.
Who that?
They haven't shown V yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
J-Hope is that one.
J-Hope, and this is Jungkook.
What?
JK.
This is Jungkook.
Yeah.
I thought I knew Jungkook really good. He looked different over here.
Only the one with his tats.
Yeah.
But not now. They're
Yeah.
like young. Now he has.
Now I
he has
would
a
recognize him with that, but
yeah.
그래도 우리 팀에
J-Hope,
엄마 같은 존재다. 춤도 잘 추고 춤 잘 추는 엄마?
Jungkook is really good at dancing too.
미 우리 팀의 매력을 한번
Well, actually, they're so young, yeah, looking.
그렇지 않을까?
Look at that.
친구들이 그랬는데 다 특이하고 귀여운 것 같아요.
Yeah, they're cute.
나만 그렇게 생각하는가? 일단 이거 말한 건 비밀이고 2013년 3월 25일 지민의 일지 끝!
recorded.
시기가 다가오고 있다는
Now it's gonna be his
걸
turn.
절절하게 좀 느꼈고 내일부터는 정말 지금 폭풍 전야인 것 같다. 내일부터는 진짜 뭔가 각오가 돼서 왔다. 열심히 달리고 하면 안 될 것도 없을 것 같다는 생각이다. 파이팅 하자.
So they're not gonna show V?
Very good, Mari. I mean, not you, Chiemi.
I'm like, where's my guy?
Yeah, I know.
So I like him because I had seen him.
Yeah.
I mean, I like all of them, but I know him.
I thought V had a.
요즘 들어
He must be in here.
보내고 있는데 댄스 8시간이 끝나고 바로 녹음을 한다.
I was waiting for
3년 동안 연습을 하면서 그런 땀이 흐려있는 그런 곡이 아닌가 싶습니다. 뭔가 좀 되게 친구들 다 대학 가고 캠퍼스 가서 이제 뭐 연애도 하고 뭐 그런 거 보면 듣고 보면 뭔가 조금 부럽기도 하고 솔직히 그렇지. 하지만 우리 데뷔를 할 거니까 뭐. 그래 그렇지. 모든 사람의 부러움을 안 힘듭니다. 요즘은 너무 아프다. 힘들고 아프고 지치고 피곤하고.
I tried to quit the team because of just dance, you know. It was exhausting me.
수면 사라지던데 오늘은 특별하게 지옥이야. 지옥이었어. 너무 힘들었어요. 생각을 끔찍해.
비얼플래프 파트 2 안무에 개인 안무에서 무릎을 찍으면서 그런 동작이 있는데 바닥에 무릎을 찍다 보니 허벅지 쪽이 살짝 부상이 있어가지고 허벅지에 피를 뽑은 적이 있어요.
뭐 응원 메시지 많이 보내주세요. 이거는 다 보고 확인하고 있으니까
힘이 듭니다.
아, 진짜 힘이 들고 진짜.
딴딴 화이팅! 화이팅! 이런 기념으로 오늘의 녹음은 끝!
시작이구나.
Before.
Wait, so there's only
그래.
6 months?
화이팅 해야지.
Wait, just wait.
열심히 준비했고 정말 우리들의 이야기로 만든 음악들이다. 추모의 거짓도 없고 가사도 정말 중점적으로 잘 들어봐 주시면 좋겠고 퍼포먼스도 기대해 주셨으면 좋겠다. 화이팅이다. 모두들 바쁘게 살자. 방탄소년단 화이팅.
2013년 5월 17일 방탄의 로그!
사실 이제 이 로고를 끝으로 이제 저희가 데뷔 전까지는 로고가 없을 것 같습니다. 아쉽네요. 다음에 또 만나.
이제는 우리가 헤어져야 할 시간 다음에 또 만나요.
아 그건 제 역할이라.
사랑해요 여러분. 2013년 5월 17일 방탄의 로그 여기서 끝. 안녕.
Okay, now here, watch this. Okay.
Oh, so this came in series too.
Yeah, they're kind of like,
oh, there
we go. See, now you see, like, there it is.
너는 뭐 네가 잘했는데 다른 사람 다 틀렸다 생각해 네가 아직도?
Ah, this is a good one. Yeah.
생일이야.
So, it's his birthday. Okay,
스케줄상, 시간상 참지 못했다. 난 나에게 생일 케이크를 맞추고 싶다.
Yeah, I know. What they gave him.
빰빰빰빰빰. 와. 이 모습.
언제부턴가 점점 연락하게 된 내가 먼저 네가 없는 곳에선 벌써 널
I love it. Wait, cute. Yeah.
So I'm impressed. So they found Jim on the street, like they cast it on the street, but he's their vocal. Like
Yeah, he
actually
became-
can't sing.
Well,
Like,
he
how
trained
did
to
you-
be able to sing.
Wow.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like, so
And
he
then-
couldn't, he couldn't sing, he couldn't dance.
Well, there's some of the singers that couldn't dance,
He
but
went
they had
in-
really
yeah.
worked hard
Wow.
to become
Yeah.
a dancer.
He went to be- yeah.
So really,
Yeah, I really, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
So, they do have behind this, they have like,
아 벌써 쳤어? 아 미안해.
걔네 나 이러는 남자 않았다.
they have like behind the scenes footage that people cut out for this.
소원을
Look at this! Oh, look how cute! Like, yeah, the early days, and like we gotta thank those armies because they kept them going to, and you know when you first perform, when you're new, like to have somebody cheer for you, right?
Yeah.
Like so that they came down for their music show for their debut too.
Yeah, especially when they
Yeah.
first started.
Well, when they first started, it was, I mean, nobody really knew, right? Or were
No,
they
so,
already-
so you
already
see
knew
they're
about-
logging, right? So that's why they're logging. I
Oh,
I
so
think-
people already was
yeah, so
following
they're
them
there, and then I don't know if their
gotcha.
name, yeah.
That
So
was
then
so
they like
smart.
when it was, yeah. So people got to know them, like, hey, they're gonna debut, right? So that was.
I was just gonna
really-
say that too. The reason I like this because in the beginning, like you said, it was hard for us to identify who was who because
Yeah.
for us too, we're not familiar. But when you get to see their personalities and then
Yeah.
you actually get to hear them talk and then they're interact with each other, then you start to like them even more.
Exactly.
It's kind of like when you watch those K-dramas and then like some of them in the beginning they don't look maybe as attractive, but towards the end when their character develops and then,
you
go,
really like them a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
then
they're
you're like, oh, I
they're so
really
cute.
like them. They're so cute.
Right,
And
yeah.
then,
You fall in love with their.
Yeah, so I think it really makes it.
Yeah, so
it's
they-
not just their outer, appearance. It's the inner. To me, it's
Yeah.
more their personality and how they. Yeah.
I mean, some
work
people
so
look
hard.
at their music and then they, they're very talented, right? So they get, oh wow, this is a great group. But I think why the fandom is so loyal is that they feel that they can connect to them as people, right? And like it's like for the older army, the Silver Army, it's like, oh, they're like our sons, and you see them. You watch all these shows, it's like you see them, grow up,
Yeah.
right? From
mature.
JK, Jungkook, who was like in middle school, and then you see them,
Although that's
grow,
one
and
thing
they-
we haven't
and they share their
honest-
story,
yeah.
and they share their story, right? They're,
I guess we haven't really seen their music. Like I haven't seen them really do their music or their dance,
Well-
but just looking at them, how they're
performing
Yeah.
from these
from
things.
the little clips, and then just watching how they're interacting. Again, I think it's more their work ethic that I'm.
You
impressed
really
with.
impressed, yeah. How about you, Mom?
Well, I maybe should stop watching my YouTube. I get some negative stories until I talk to you about it, and then you'll tell me the whole thing that happened. But it just pops up on my phone, so I just look at it and go, oh,
she's getting the kind of the scandal type of messages.
And I don't like that, but it comes up. But it's good that you know more about what's.
But
So
I think that's a good awareness, like to not really pay attention
No.
or watch it, only because
No, the
then
thing
it brings
is,
up these.
Many times,
questions.
all of you, both of you said, "Oh, they're all fake news."
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't know,
many
I
of
don't
them.
watch it.
Even the one with the daughter. I said, "Oh, he has a daughter," and I go,
Well, it wasn't that. I think they weren't making it. It was fake. I think they were just. It's just army telling other army who knows that that's not the daughter, like, oh, how cute, JK's daughter.
Well,
but it's
so
more of a
for people like
joke.
us, we look at that because we don't know much about
Yeah.
the group. So we need to do something like this where you can, educate us.
Yeah. Because and that's, I think Army has done such a good job in trying to share awareness, because that's what most people know. Oh, BTS, or the headlines, and they're gonna throw out a lot of negative,
Right.
Rumor or scandal type of headlines, even though they're
Just
quite
to get
clean in general.
Right.
But and then you just think, oh, ... right? You just think negative.
Well,
yeah, I think people they just want to get that attention or get the views or money or whatever to go get the negative things sometimes. But I think for me, because I don't watch anything and I'm only really watching this.
Yeah, so
I just focus on whatever they're
right. That's
saying.
good.
I don't have to. Yeah.
But for me, it's taking me a long time to really get to recognize their faces and names together, because they keep changing. They keep changing their style, hairstyle, hair color.
So that's why they.
But I think the more I keep watching it, I'm getting a little bit better.
So I think Army says don't pay attention to how they look. So, but when you get to know them, you get to know their personality, how they dance, their voices, like their singing voices. So you get to identify them from other things.
It's taking me so long. When I used to watch the Hollywood shows, the movies, I could remember the actors and actresses' name just like that. Of course, I was about 30 or 50 years younger at that time. I was watching maybe 60 years younger.
I don't know. I still have a hard time.
Or maybe it's different because they weren't in a group.
It's like an individual.
Yes.
But if you had a group, because do you know all the Jacksons?
No, I don't.
I know, I kind of do, but not all.
Oh, you do?
I
I only know as you said,
And then how the Osmond brothers, that's our time, right?
Yeah.
I
wouldn't remember the name. That's true.
We have a lot of Army. Most of ours are those.
Well, this is the first time we're really watching a group like this, because K-pop is now so. I was wondering, in other countries like Japan, do they have J-pop? They do. Well, funny, I don't even know about them.
Yeah, because we don't watch. We don't watch.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about K-pop if you didn't tell us about, right?
Reed was in J-pop in college.
Yeah.
He was into J-pop.
How are they?
Must be similar, no?
But must not be so popular, right?
What happened? Well, I don't want to, because there might be some J-pop fans, and I don't really know them. But I remember when they came out, I said, "Oh, there must be a J-pop group." I thought everybody was popular, but it wasn't. It was just BTS was a popular one. Nobody else was really quite known. Now there's much more, and there's actually so there's actually several groups that are.
I guess as
open the door to the Western world, and they, So I do. Like some of the groups.
That one was good.
Well, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't know yet.
That's true. I probably would have some misconceptions,
most
misunderstandings of the whole K-pop thing, because I don't know anything about it. I only see what I see in maybe the K-dramas that I watch, which are just the happy stuff. So.
The what?
But I only watch the happy romance.
The whole happy. Not all K-dramas are happy.
I don't watch anything that is not happy.
Yeah, we tend to be very protective of our information intake. So the negative information, we don't need to get upset about that. But that's why we like BTS, because they're very genuine. They do share their challenges, but the qualities, they just seem pure.
Well, when they have challenges, at least they will let us know how they work. Yeah,
and that's why it's they let us into their lives. And I think they're the first ones that did that.
They're
to
kind
be
of transparent.
So prior, you remember how they mentioned the idols were immaculate, above us. But they didn't believe in that concept, so they made them more
real,
without bare face. Because
I think I remember relatable to especially their age, all the different stressors.
I think it's a conscious decision, especially RM talks about it. we're not perfect. We're human, just like you,
right,
and they
so
they want to be relatable, not like these.
Yeah, I think
up
that's
there,
why
we're
you
down
can
here.
have that emotional, like more of that
connection, right?
to
Like,
them.
oh, we know that, like,
Yeah.
and then you can relate to them.
Because you can understand where they're coming from. And then again,
Yeah.
like you said, they work through it and they allow people to kind of help them. I mean, it seems like the Army definitely supports them so much that they help each other, right? It's like
and that's why they
symbiotic
have such
relationship.
a, I think, powerful relationship with Army, because later on, if we continue this series, if you guys want to continue it, there's where the hardships come in. You can see how Army really supports them. So anyways, but very
enjoyable.
everyone.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on this
I'm waiting
journey.
for the next one to meet V.
Yeah. She was waiting for V. She knows me. So thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Aloha. Bye.
Bye-bye.